Hey everyone, I'm Stephen Kalayjian, and welcome to Back to the Futures, one of the most important shows of the trading day. We hear every Tuesday and Thursday from 1:30 to 1:30 to 2. I wanted to show you some really great patterns today. So right now we're extremely overbought on the 30 and 60-minute time frames. We haven't gotten a decent pullback on the 15-minute time frames yet. There's so much to show you; it's just unbelievable. Sorry, I have a little eye infection here. It's kind of just bothering me a little bit. I want to show you the first pattern here is when the 15-minute time frame. So we already know that the 30, and the 60-minute time frames on the S&Ps are in buy mode, and the underlying ETFs are bullish on the 15 to 30 and the hourly time frames, right? So, but here's the one thing we got to be cognizant of. When the 15-minute time frame reversed the buy right here, it correlated with the spiders on the 15. And what do we look to do? We look to buy the first pullback on the 15-minute time frame right here. Now I'm looking for the 15-minute time frame to pull in. We're about 12 handles from the 10-bar weighted moving average. I like to see the market pull in here. And this is exactly what I'm looking at right now. You can see the 15 reversed to buy. It correlated not only with its 30 and 60-minute time frame, but it also correlated with the with the underlying ETF. And then when you look to do, you look to buy the first pullback on the 5-minute time frame right here. Very, very, very powerful. Okay, very powerful. Excuse me. If I bring up the spiders, you can see here the 30-minute time frames are making new highs. And we have non-confirmations here. Non-confirmations, all right? Also, if you look here on the spiders on the 15, you can see the 15-minute time frame reversed to buy right here. Okay, the 15-minute time frame reversed to buy right there. And if you're looking for pullbacks, well, you got your pullback right here. S&Ps were trading like 70. We were looking to get long, and then they ripped up 10, and then they pulled in again here off the 5 and the 3, and now they've pushed up again. Right now, what we're looking for here, okay, we're looking for the ability to have the market set up in a way that we're able to look for the pullback on the 15. When you have overbought conditions like this on the 15-minute time frame, it's very, very difficult, very, very hard for you to be able to take advantage of these patterns. Okay, to be able to, you need to have the underlying ETFs situated with the continuous contract. Okay. Also, if you're looking here, you can see let's look at the SDSs, the Pro Ultra Short. Okay, you can see the Pro Ultra Short here. All right. Let's see here. Let me just see something here. Okay, let's see here. If you look at the SDSs, you can see how the 5-minute time frame right here correlated with the 15, and then you can see the push right there. And that was the push that I was looking for. Oh my God, Microsoft just got dropped $3 here. All right. What's really important, okay? What's really important is to recognize the ability to take the longs and understand how to use the multiple time frames in trading. Okay. Right now, again, we have not had a 15-minute pullback on the spiders on the 15. All right, let me just go back to the spiders. That's the 30-minute. It's so overbought here. You have a gap here. You have three. This should be the, look at this, gap here, and then gap here. 3 major gaps below the market that should get filled eventually here. Okay. And if you look here, all right, and if you look here, you can see the significant oversold the overbought condition on the 30 and 60. We haven't gotten a really good pullback here on the 15-minute time frame. I'll show you right here. Here's the 15. So we've been straight up all day long. The 10 bar comes in at, so I'm looking for at least a drop. I'm hoping for a drop of anywhere from 10 to 15 points on the S&P here, and that would give me a really good entry to go along the market here. Okay. What else? What else here? Okay. What with the markets pushing, the market's pushing up now. All right. It's all like you have Nvidia up 380. You have Meta up 4. You have Avago up 460. Microsoft acting, and it's really strange. You got Apple. Apple is down $9 on the day, and it's still the market's up 51 on the S&P here, right? All right. So okay. All right. There goes Coinbase pushing up near the highs now. Unbelievable. You saw a lot of these stocks today. Coinbase goes from 301 down to 373, 373 up to 301. It's pretty insane if you ask me. All right. And again, we haven't gotten a pullback on the 15-minute time frame yet, and the ADXs are starting to rise. I'm still looking for this pullback to happen between now and 3 o'clock on the 15-minute time frame. I think that would be really, really a really good pattern for the market to really unfold here. Okay. Again, we should get this pullback, maybe 20 handles. I would love to see that. I would love to see a 20 handle drop on that. That would be really great. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Let's see if we get this pullback here. Okay. Let's see if we get this pullback. Now, again, you see how this pullback happened here. Okay. We haven't gotten a pullback on the 15 once. If you look here, this is the SDSs. We're starting to turn up here. You can see the oscillator starting to turn up. So hopefully we'll get a pullback here. Okay, we'll get a pullback here. Hopefully in the next I don't know. Hopefully in the next wow, look at this Bitcoin go. Wow. And those of you who want to look at Bitcoin, we had unbelievable patterns here in Bitcoin. We had the 15-minute time frame correlating. We had if you look, follow me on X, you can see the calls on Bitcoin, right? We had the 30-minute time frame pulling in below the 103 level on the Bitcoin, and then it rallied up to like 0650. Okay, and then if you look here, you can see Bitcoin right now. You can see Bitcoin push, got a nice pullback on the 15. And then you got the pullback on the 5-minute time frame. 106, 100 just ran 1,000 points in Bitcoin. Really, very, very, very powerful here. Okay, very powerful. All right. Again, what we're waiting for here is the ability to wait for this 15-minute time frame to push down. Okay, to try to set up here. Again, we're very, very overbought on the 30 and 60-minute time frames. Gold up 12, great pattern. If we could bring up the GLDs really quickly here. Let me just type in the GLDs here. I think I can get it. The gold trust. Look at the 15-minute time frame. After it correlated, it got oversold into the positive MACD, rising ADX, big buying pressure. And guess what that means? That means one thing. That means we are looking for a big push up, and the GLDs rallied nicely. Gold futures rallied from 56 up to about 61. That's, not bad. $5 on gold. That's really, really good here. Also, if you're looking at the markets, you can see, like I said, the 30 and 60 minute. Now you got a 93 overbought reading and a 92 overbought reading on the TQs. So I'm hoping that we get a really good flush down here of anywhere from 8 to 20 handles on the S&P. A lot of, again, right now on the 60-minute time frame on the S&P, we're 24 handles from the 10 bar moving average. So that would be pretty nice to get a nice decent push down here and get a pullback here. All right. What else? What else? What else here? Again, with the deep overbought condition, I do believe the 15-minute time frames right now, if we do get a drop, even if we got a drop of 13 points on the S&P or 12, that could reverse the 5-minute time frame. When you're overbought like this, I look for a deep oversold condition on the 15-minute time frames. Okay, I look for a deep oversold condition on the 15-minute time frames. All right. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. So S&Ps just dropped 3 or 4. This could be the beginning. Let's just see if they really start dropping here. Okay, let's just see if they start dropping here. Again, these 15-minute time frames. I wanted to show you another pattern. If I could bring up the diamonds here, okay. If I could bring up the diamonds, the DIAs. Okay, you had a 1210 and a 130. You had sell divergences here. Okay. If you see here, you're making new highs right here, okay, on the diamonds, all right? You had new highs, and the MACDs on the 5-minute did not confirm. Does everybody see that? Look at them drop. Oh, my God, look at them drop. Look at them drop. Wowsy, wowsy, wowsy. Just dropped 6 handles on the S&P. Let's see if they go any further here, okay? But you see this here? You can see that if I draw my horizontal line, you're making new highs here, non-confirmation. You're making new highs here again, non-confirmation, right? And look at the IWMs here. Same type of a pattern, right? You're making new highs here, and the MACDs are non-confirm, right? So if you're trading the Russell futures or the Russell or the IWMs in general, okay, you're going to get some type of a really sharp pullback here. And that's exactly what we're looking for, okay? That's exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for this deep oversold condition here, and hopefully we're going to get it, okay? S&Ps, as we just talked, just dropped 6 handles on the S&P. The NASDAQ future just dropped about 16, okay? Again, the 15-minute time frames should start setting up between now and 3 o'clock, and hopefully we're on our way, all right? The 10-bar moving average just on the S&Ps on the spiders comes in around the 150. Comes in around the 180.13. I'm sorry, on the spiders. Yeah, it's on the 15 695. So we're about 15 handles from that happening. Okay, 15 handles from that happening. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Okay. Bitcoin just dropped here again. If you're trading Bitcoin, use one. If anybody wants to use my software, you can text me at 914-500-7484. Really great stuff here. Again, whether it's Bitcoin, if you follow me on X, I stated about a little over a week ago, I'd be looking to buy Bitcoin below 90,000 and went to 89,000. Just on a pattern today, if you follow me on X, there was a great pattern below the 103, and about, I don't know, an hour later, it was trading 106.50. So really great pattern there on Bitcoin. And all right, so now what we want to do here, we're going to wait patiently to see if these 30-minute, looks like the 30 and the 60s are going to start rolling over here. Okay, and that's let's just see if that happens. That'd be really good if that happens here. Okay. Triple M had great earnings after the bell today is Netflix, so that should be an exciting. That should be exciting for tomorrow after the bell here. Apple's off the Apple's rallying off the lows. Again, now you see the 15-minute time frames here. I'll bring up the spiders on the 15. You can see it's starting to curl down here. I hope we can get near this 10-bar moving average. I'd like to see at least another 10 handle drop on the spiders here. That would be really good if we got another drop here of that magnitude. Like to see the S&Ps pull into the 68, 65, 68, 70 range. If we can do that, we're up 47. NASDAQ's up 153. All right, like to see if we can get some type of a drop. Microsoft's not acting well here, and again, You got the sell divergences, the 30-minute time frames getting overbought into the negative MACDs. I'd like to see, again, based upon the overbought condition, to get these 30 and 60-minute time frames to start rolling over here. This is a really, really, really great pattern that should set up here. Okay, I'd like to see them really drop here if possible. What else? What else here? Okay. Bitcoin hit 109,000 yesterday. Unbelievable. And then dropped to 100,000. Okay. Now let's just see if we get these pullbacks here. I'd like to see if these pullbacks can really set up on the 15, because when these 15-minute time frames set up, I think we should push up to new highs by the end of the day. If anybody has any questions, please text me at 914-500-7484. Really important that you reach out to me. No question is ever stupid. I can't tell you how many people over the weekend have contacted me from all around the world wanting to learn to trade and to be able to identify the patterns and be consistent. And that's what I'm able to do each and every day here, to help you, teach you the software, be able to give you the ability to be consistent and hit your goals and hit your numbers each and every day here. All right. Okay. Let's see here. I'm just hoping for a minimum of a 10 to 15 handle drop here. Okay. That would be really great. I want to, when you're overbought like this on the 30 and 60-minute time frames, you have non-confirmations, you're making new highs on both the Qs and the spiders on the 30-minute, and then the MACDs are non-confirming. The only way I look to buy them now is if I get a very, very, very deep oversold condition on the 15-minute time frame. I hope we have enough time to get it. Okay. I hope we have enough time to get it here. Okay. I hope we have enough time here. Okay. All right. Does anybody have any questions at all? We'll be back here again on Thursday at 1:30. All right. Come on, S&Ps. Give me 75 minimum here. Let's go. NASDAQ just dropped 18 to 20 here. NASDAQ. Beautiful. Coinbase dropping. The diamonds, again, the diamonds and the Russell making new highs and non-confirmations. Okay, NVIDIA really turned the market around. Around 1220, right? 1220, NVIDIA was trading around 39.30, and then it just ripped. It just ripped up at like $1.50, NVIDIA, okay? It just ripped like up $1.50. What else here? Okay, like to just see at least a 5 handle, 8 handle, 10 handle drop here or something. Something here. Okay. Yep. And if anybody has any questions, you can text me or call me at 914-500-7484. There goes Bitcoin here, MSTR. Boy, this Bitcoin, unbelievable. You know, I guess you just can't, you got to just, you know, now you're so far overextended here on the bigger time frame on the dailies. I do have buy reversals. Oh, that's what I want to show you. Let's look at the daily here on the spiders. Okay, bring this up here. All right, bring this up. So I got buy signals here. So I'm going to go over this really quickly here. You see the MACDs are crossing positive from below the pivot. The algorithm reversed to buy. So now what I'm looking for is the oscillator to get oversold on the daily right here. I don't know if I could draw on this or not. I don't know if I can draw. Can I draw here? Maybe I'll try it. I can. Okay. So now you got the algo. I want to see the daily the daily get somewhat oversold, and then I think we push up to 62, 63. Ultimately, I think my target is 6,500, where I think they're going to go. Okay, where I think they're going to end up going here. And again, what's important. Okay, what's really important, okay, is when you see this, I had this long here, I had the short pretty much here, the long, it was like 5, here, look at this, 5 great patterns, and this is the one I posted on Bloomberg, and or the, my Twitter at Stephen Kalayjian. I said, I would look to buy the S&Ps below the 58.20, and look what we did. We went parabolic, 58.20, and we're now at 50.81, so 260 points. So now what I'm looking for here is to fill maybe one of the, I don't think this gap is going to get filled, but maybe these two definitely. Get this overbought condition, let the price come in maybe here, okay, and then come in a little bit more and then rip right back up here. That's what I'm looking for, okay? And hopefully I get that. And that's going to be that'll be a good one there, okay? That'll be a good one. What's really important, okay, is when you're trading the markets, to be able to identify the patterns, identify the moves. And again, it's important because when you're looking at the market, you need to look at the multiple time frames, the 15 to 30 and the hourly. And when you're trading the continuous contracts, you want to be able to look at the underlying ETFs as a whole, right? And that to me is where it's at, by looking at the multiple time frames, okay, and being able to identify these moves in such a way that will give you the best bang for the buck, right? You want to be able to identify these patterns, identify these moves, okay? I hope these 15s pull in here. They just got down to 79.5, just ran 3 here. Not sure if that's going to end up doing it here or not, but we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Again, this is a buy signal here. When the MACDs, you see when the algorithm reversed to buy here, when the MACDs were above, it got into the negative MACD, the overbought condition, and that was the sell divergence. And now we're pushing up here. These gaps will get filled, but not right away. I think this gap and this gap will get filled before we go higher. Okay, so I'm looking for, like I said, a pullback here, a pullback, and then a push right back up. Okay, a pullback and then a push right back up. All right, let's just see if that happens here. All right, okay, all right. There goes the S&Ps, just rallied 4. Oh boy, can't even get this. These 5-minute time frames. Again, now you have the MACDs negative on the 5-minute. So I do think you're going to get this one push down, though. I hope we get this one push down on the 15-minute time frame, hopefully by 3:15, maybe 3:30, and then a push up here. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, that's what I'm hoping for. All right. If anybody has any questions, you can text me or call me at 914-500-7484. Okay, but this is what I'm looking for with this pattern here on the daily. We should get a nice pullback. Okay, you see, I use my indicator number 3, my overbought oversold oscillator. So right now we're way overbought here, and I'm still thinking that we're going to get this push down. Okay, we're going to get this push down. Okay, and we're going to make a higher low, and I think boom, we're going to go right back up. We're going to go right back up. All right, right back up. That's the bigger time frame on the daily there. Okay. 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 All right. That is so I like to get this pullback here and then 800 million to buy on the bell here. So that's gonna probably try to goose them here at the end of the day. So hopefully we're gonna get this pullback, okay, and then we're gonna get a pullback, and then we're gonna look for some type of pullback, and then I think with 800 million to buy early, market on close on the bell, I think we're gonna push them up here. So I'm hoping between now and 3:15 we get a pullback, and then we're gonna have about like I said, about 800 million to buy on the bell. Okay, all right. So again, I did this pattern on the daily. See how the negative MACDs are stalled in. So with the negative MACDs now on the 5-minute time frames, and these 15s and 30s are rolling over, I really got to tell you, I really would love to see these really pull in here. I'd like to see them pull in at least 10 to 15 points, bring it down to 66, 67, 70 on the S&P. You got these 15-minute time frames. Like look at Meta right now. this is what I'm hoping for. If I bring up Meta right now, just to show you the pattern I'm hoping for, okay, on the 15-minute time frame. Let me just see if I can bring this up here. Meta on the 15. I'll get the time frame here. You can see the 15. This is what I'm looking for right now on Meta. If you can see the 15-minute, I don't know why this can't go here. I'll just do it here. This trading views got me a little crazy here at the time. I'll do it here. So you see the oscillator here, 15. That's what I'm hoping that we get on the spiders at the end of the day here, that we get a pullback here. And then what I'm looking for also is the pullback, okay? I'm looking for the pullback on Meta, okay? To set that type of pattern right there is what I'm looking for on the underlying ETF, the spiders on the daily. So as I said, we got this push up, okay? And then I'm looking for a pullback on the daily, and that's what I'm looking for. We get that pullback on the daily, that's why I'll be looking to be buying the markets here. Because I still think we're going to 6,500 on the S&P futures between now and April, early May. Okay. Okay. What else? Okay. All right. And if anybody has any questions or anything, you can, again, like I said, please ask away here. We'll be back Tuesday at 1:30, and really excited to be here. It's no greater joy in my life than to be able to do this at this for the for Tradier Hub, and to be able to get in front of each and every one of you, to be able to look at the markets. Oh, here they go. Nvidia's dropping here. Let's see. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Let's see if this PLTR, and you got Tesla that's down today, right? Tesla's down. You got the thing that's holding up the market is a triple M, and of course, if Netflix earnings is going to beat today, God knows what the stock's going to do tomorrow. It'll be up about 60, 70, but we don't know. Okay, we're looking at Netflix right now. Okay, and early signs of Netflix today. Stock's up 14. Okay, beautiful patterns on Netflix here. 669.86. Beautiful patterns here on Netflix. Got the push up on the opening. Beautiful. But again, I'm hoping that we get these pullbacks on the 15s. And that's it. So right now, we're way overboard on the 30 and 60-minute time frames. Again, I like to see Nvidia pull in here on the 15. When Nvidia pulls in on the 15, I think that will do it. All right, everybody. I want to say thank you for joining me here today. Sorry about my eye. My eye's killing me. I've had this for all weekend long. If anybody has any questions, again, I've given out my phone number 4 or 5 times. You can please reach me. You can join my live stream each and every day from 9 to 4. And I'm happy to be here and helping you achieve the way of being consistent in trading futures. Have a great day, everybody. God bless, and God bless the United States of America. Be well, everybody. I'll see you here Thursday at 1:30.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.